What if you felt, deep down, that you were born for something specific, a mission encoded in your very being, a purpose waiting to be unlocked? What if the key to that purpose isn't written in the stars, but circulates through your own body every second of every day? We are taught to see our blood as a clinical fact, a letter on a lab report, or ABAB, crucial for medical safety, a detail in our genetic story. And while science has uncovered an incredible tapestry of blood groups, for most of us it ends there. We're a data point. But what if that data point is just the cover of a book about your soul? What if an ancient stream of wisdom, preserved through generations of quiet observation, sees something more? What if your blood type is your soul's blueprint, a sacred contract you chose before this life, outlining the very work you came here to do? Listen closely, because we are about to learn the language of that blueprint, following the wisdom of my tradition. This path does not reject science, it walks alongside it, offering a dimension of meaning that science was never designed to explore. What you are about to discover could change the way you see yourself, placing you firmly on the path that has been yours all along. In the high mountains, where the world's noise fades and the inner voice becomes clear, my tradition has long studied the patterns of life. My teachings are not based on fantasy, but on seeing the sacred in the tangible. I teach that a single intelligent energy flows through everything, from the orbit of a star to the rhythm of your pulse. This is a truth echoed in humanity's greatest spiritual inquiries. From this perspective, nothing is random. The color of your eyes, the shape of your hands, and your blood type are all signatures of your soul's unique frequency. I would never tell you to turn away from a doctor's knowledge. I respect that knowledge as one vital truth, but I ask you to consider another, a lens that sees your blood not as a biological fluid, but as a current of life force energy. This current carries your potential, your karmic inheritance, and the unique frequency of your soul's contract. This perspective invites you to see your blood type as a framework for your life's journey. It's not a prison of fate, but a set of starting coordinates on a map. In the deep language of psychology, blood is a primal symbol of life, lineage, and the core self. This wisdom is not meant to put you in a box, but to give you the key to open it. Your blood type provides the structure, your innate gifts and karmic lessons. But your free will provides the freedom, the power to build a magnificent life from that blueprint. Before we explore each blueprint, you must hold this principle in your heart: you are the architect of your destiny. This wisdom is simply a deeper understanding of the materials you were given to build with. I teach that the 4 primary blood archetypes are 4 sacred contracts. Each has a unique purpose, its own powerful gifts, and its own profound lessons. This is the curriculum your soul selected to master, to grow, and to contribute its essential note to the great song of life. Find your type, open your mind, and feel for the truth that resonates within you. We start with type O, the bloodline of the beginning. While the science of its origin is one thing, in many spiritual frameworks, type O embodies the energy of the source, the primal spark. Its archetype is the trailblazer. Not simply a fighter, but a spiritual pioneer, an innovator, the one who carries the raw energy of possibility. The frequency of type O is direct, focused, and potent. It's the energy of decisive action, powerful ambition, and a spirit that refuses to be broken. If you are type O, you carry the blueprint of the leader, the protector, and the pathfinder. You are connected to the fundamental, generative power of the earth. You have a core instinct to not just survive, but to build, to achieve, and to forge a way forward where none exists. There is a foundational confidence in you, a self-sufficiency that can appear limitless. Your inner monologue is one of action. What is the goal? How do we get there? What is the most effective path? You are here to get things done. A type O sacred contract is to be a conduit for foundational energy. Your purpose is to manifest grand visions into concrete reality. You are the builders of the new, the anchors of a community, and the calm leaders who guide others through storms. You are here to remind the world of its own inherent strength and resilience. Your journey is not one of passive reflection, it is active creation. You learn by trying, by daring, by building. Your soul chose this contract to learn about the responsible use of power and courageous, heart-centered leadership. Your gifts are immense. You possess incredible reserves of physical and mental energy. Your focus is like a forged blade, cutting through noise to pursue your objectives with a singular drive. You are a natural leader, and others are drawn to your certainty. You are often generous, optimistic, and the pillar of strength for your family and friends. Your greatest gift is your direct access to that primal creative force, which gives you the courage to take the risks that move the world forward. But the trailblazer's journey has its shadows. The same fire that fuels you can consume you. That powerful self-reliance can harden into an unwillingness to accept help or new ideas. Your focused drive can become a kind of bulldozer, pushing forward without regard for the landscape. You may struggle to show your softer side, mistaking vulnerability for weakness. The shadow of the trailblazer is the dictator, who controls rather than inspires. Type O souls must often learn the profound lesson of yielding. You must learn that true power isn't about never needing help, it's about building a team strong enough that you can. Your greatest spiritual test is to lead with compassion and to open your heart to true collaboration. Practice finding joy in the effort, not just the victory. Your powerful spirit can become obsessed with the prize. Connect with your body not just as a machine for accomplishment, but as a sacred vessel. Meditate not on what you will achieve, but on the source of your strength. Your purpose isn't just to win, but to express the universe's desire to build and create through you. Learn that listening is as powerful as acting. Find strength in partnership, not just in solitude. Next, we address Type A. If Type O is the raw power that clears the land, Type A is the patient wisdom that plants the garden. This is the archetype of the guardian, the harmonizer, the keeper of culture. Where Type O breaks new ground, Type A cultivates it, creating the stable communities where life can flourish. The frequency of Type A is steady, conscientious, and centered on harmony. It's the energy of order, service, and deep responsibility. If you are Type A, your essence is about devoted care. You are the framework that allows society to thrive. You find purpose in creating calm out of chaos, beauty in consistency, and meaning in supporting the whole. Your mind is a natural organizer, with a gift for creating systems that make everyone feel secure and cared for. You are sensitive, deeply thoughtful, and keenly aware of others' needs. Your inner world seeks harmony, and you work tirelessly to make the outer world match it. The sacred contract for a Type A soul is to be an anchor of peace in a turbulent world. Your purpose is to build, tend to, and protect loving, stable environments. Whether it's a family, a project, or a community, you are here to teach the world the power of patience, diligence, and cooperation. Your soul chose this contract to master the art of peaceful contribution and selfless service. In a world obsessed with disruption, your sacred role is to create sanctuaries and remind us that all meaningful growth requires deep, stable roots. Your gifts are the bedrock of civilization. You are profoundly dependable and principled. A promise made is a promise kept. Your meticulous attention to detail makes you an exceptional craftsman, planner, or artist. You are a loyal partner, a devoted friend, and a compassionate presence in any group. Your greatest gift is your ability to express love through tireless, consistent action. You don't just dream of a better world, you wake up every day and build it, piece by piece. The Guardian's greatest challenge is their dance with control. The desire for order can become a rigid cage of perfectionism. The deep need for harmony can morph into an intense fear of conflict or unpredictability. The shadow of the Guardian is the anxious perfectionist. Overstressed and brittle in the face of life's messy, beautiful flow, you might suppress your own needs to maintain peace, creating an internal pressure cooker of stress. Your spiritual test is to learn to find serenity in imperfection and to trust the process of life, even when it deviates from your careful designs. I guide the Type A soul to find freedom inside their structures. A beautiful ship, I often say, is built to sail the wild sea, not to stay safe in the harbor. Build your wonderful systems, and then have the faith to let them live. Practice mindfulness to soothe your active mind. Learn to view unexpected change as a new rhythm to dance to, not a mistake in the music. Your challenge is to be a vessel for order, but not to fear the living water of life that flows through it. Make time for unstructured play, for activities with no goal but delight. You are a gardener for humanity, and every master gardener knows to leave a little room for wildflowers. Now we explore Type B. If Type A is the stable village, Type B is the innovator who journeys between them, cross-pollinating ideas and bringing a vital spark of fresh energy. This is the archetype of the innovator, the free spirit, the visionary. The frequency of Type B is adaptive, imaginative, and radically individualistic. It's the energy of curiosity, passion, and freedom. If you're a Type B, you are not designed for conformity. You are not meant to follow the map, you are here to redraw it. You are guided by your passions and your intuition far more than by convention. Your mind is a whirlwind of creativity, constantly seeing connections others overlook. You are resilient, optimistic, and emotionally expressive. You feel suffocated by rigid rules and repetitive routines, and you come alive in environments that value spontaneity and new ideas. The sacred contract of a Type B soul is to be a catalyst for evolution and a living example of authenticity. Your purpose is to question the status quo, dismantle outdated beliefs, and remind the world that there are infinite ways to live a worthy life. You are the artist, the entrepreneur, the explorer who bridges disparate worlds with your unique vision. Your soul chose this contract to learn to honor its inner truth above all else, even in the face of resistance. You are here to live with such unapologetic authenticity that you liberate others to do the same. Your gifts are the cure for stagnation. Your creative thinking is your superpower. You find possibilities where others see dead ends. You are remarkably adaptable, able to make a home for your spirit almost anywhere. Your enthusiasm is infectious, inspiring those around you to believe in their own unconventional dreams. You are also naturally empathetic, able to grasp different perspectives with ease. Your greatest gift is your unbound mind, which allows you to access new realms of thought and invention. You are the spark, the visionary, the breath of fresh air this world so deeply needs. The innovator's path can be challenging. Your fierce independence can sometimes make it difficult to ground your energy in lasting commitments. Your passion, if undisciplined, can feel like a brilliant firework that dazzles for a moment and then is gone, leaving many projects unfinished. The shadow of the innovator is the scattered genius. You might be perceived as unreliable or self-centered simply because your internal compass points in a direction others don't understand. Your greatest spiritual test is to learn the art of focused freedom. It's about channeling your wild creativity toward a meaningful impact without extinguishing your inner fire. I advise the Type B soul to practice intentional creation. I would never ask you to be less free, but to give your freedom a rudder. A powerful sail without a rudder, I say, cannot choose its destination. Meditate to identify the 1 or 2 core passions that are your true north. They will be your anchor. Engage in practices that merge creativity with discipline, like a musical instrument or a complex craft. This teaches you to manifest your brilliant ideas. Your purpose is not to conform, but you must learn to build a bridge from your world of ideas to the world you wish to inspire. Finally, we address the rarest archetype, Type AB. I see this type not as a mix but as a fusion, creating something entirely new. This is the archetype of the weaver, the alchemist, the soul who integrates opposites. The frequency of Type AB is a paradox, deeply empathetic and spiritually attuned. It's the energy of synthesis, diplomacy, and profound insight. If you are Type AB, you are a living union of contradictions. You hold the guardian's need for harmony and community right next to the innovator's sovereign creativity. You can be intensely social one moment and a recluse the next. You are both highly logical and mystically intuitive. To others this can make you appear enigmatic, but for you, it is simply your nature. You are a natural integrator, able to connect with all kinds of people and ideas. The sacred contract of a Type AB soul is to be a living bridge of understanding. Your purpose is to heal separation and show humanity a more integrated path forward. You are the diplomat who sees the truth on both sides, the healer who walks between the seen and unseen worlds, the visionary who can weave logic and intuition into a seamless whole. Your soul chose this uniquely complex contract to master the alchemy of turning discord into unity. This is the very essence of spiritual growth, the integration of all parts of the self to create wholeness. Your gifts are as rare as they are needed. Your defining strength is your radical empathy. You don't just understand people, you feel with them, which makes you an extraordinary counselor, mediator, and friend. You are incredibly adaptable, possessing the planning abilities of A and the spontaneous creativity of B. You are often well liked and respected, even if you remain a mystery. You are a truly unique problem solver, able to combine analytical thought with creative leaps to find solutions no one else could see. You are a born peacemaker, with an innate ability to calm conflict and build bridges of understanding. The weaver's path is perhaps the most inwardly demanding. Holding this constant duality can be draining. You can be paralyzed by indecision, as you can passionately argue every side of a dilemma. You might feel you never fully belong to any one group. The shadow of the weaver is feeling fragmented, or being perceived as inconsistent, because you reveal different facets of yourself to different people. Your spiritual test is to integrate your many selves into one authentic identity. It's the journey of embracing your paradoxical nature not as a weakness, but as your greatest strength. I guide the Type AB soul toward radical self-acceptance. Stop trying to choose one side of yourself over the other. Your purpose is to be both. You are not a contradiction. I would say, you are the resolution. Meditation is essential for you, allowing you to find the calm center of your complex being. Spend time in nature to ground your fluid energies. Your role is to serve, but you must be careful not to become an emotional sponge, absorbing everyone's pain until you are depleted. Cultivate strong energetic boundaries. Your purpose is not to fix everyone, but to embody the truth that peace is possible. You are the living evidence that community and independence, logic and spirit, can coexist in beautiful harmony. You have heard the wisdom of the 4 contracts: the trailblazer, the guardian, the innovator, and the weaver. You may see yourself clearly in one, or recognize aspects of yourself in them all. Above all, remember this: your blood provides a blueprint, but it is your consciousness that brings it to life. The map is not the destination, it is a guide, a set of clues, a loving reminder from the universe of the sacred promise you made to yourself. We must all connect to the energy from which we came. Whether your inner river is a powerful trailblazer's current or a gentle guardian stream, it all returns to the same great ocean of being. The purpose of this wisdom is not to sort us into categories. It is to do the opposite. It is to give you a profound appreciation for your own unique design and a deep compassion for the very different designs of others. The trailblazer needs the guardian's stability. The guardian needs the innovator's new vision. We are all part of one ecosystem, one human spirit. Now, this knowledge becomes your own inquiry. Take a quiet breath, look within, reflect on your life's journey, the challenges that have shaped you, and the gifts that flow from you with ease. What is your blood type? If this wisdom struck a chord in your soul, share it with us below. And share more than just the letters, share a piece of your story. Did a specific gift or lesson feel deeply true? We are not defined by these archetypes, but in sharing how they echo in our lives, we weave the beautiful, intricate story of humanity. Your voice is an essential part of that story. The journey to know yourself is the only pilgrimage that truly matters. It is the great adventure of a lifetime. The blood circulating in your body right now is doing more than sustaining you. It is holding an ancient memory, a sacred invitation to live with greater purpose, to love with greater understanding, and to fully become the magnificent being you were always meant to be. Listen to its quiet wisdom. Your contract is already within you.